Alright, so the more I use TikTok, the more insanity I tend to see. Recently I found, after doing a thorough face examination, what has to be the world's oldest incel. This guy claims to be red-pilled and goes by the name Jay the Philosopher. His bio, single and no kids, by design, bachelor life. Anyone who calls themselves a bachelor is so cringy, especially a grandpa like this. And after watching a few of his very strange TikToks, you'll see that he's most likely not single by choice in his very old age. He actually just hates women. And this guy really does remind me a lot of Shoe Nice. Just another lonely old man slowly slipping into the pits of insanity due to alcoholism. He obviously gets loaded, sits alone in his little house, and makes TikToks trying to give young men horrible advice. Here's him explaining why he's single and has no kids.
But a lot of people, they're just, I want marriage and I want kids. Great. Go fuck up your life for as far as I'm concerned. So to let me know how that turns out for you. And, well, from my experience, when people say, how did you dodge that bullet? Again, I'm not going to repeat myself. It lets me know it didn't turn out very well, did it, boys and girls?
Listen, I would never say that marriage is for everyone, but to suggest that every single person who's ever gotten married or had a kid regrets it is just downright stupid and irresponsible. Just because your parents likely regret having you doesn't mean it's going to be the situation for every single person out there. He says repeatedly that he's never been married and he's out here acting like he has so many hoes. I actually know quite a few people whose life was going down a pretty bad path before they decided to, or accidentally, had a kid. And this kid actually ended up making them a better, more responsible person, essentially giving them a reason to care about their own life. Either way, having this sort of pessimistic outlook on life is not conducive to happiness in my opinion. And to make your whole identity about trying to prove to people that you're happy that no one wants you, while you sit back and make videos for free on an app for children, is just the definition of being down bad.
If you want to get married, if you want to have children, if you want to buy a home or a condo like mine, and really share it with somebody else's fucking rugrats or little shit children, or with a bitch wife, this is what you gotta love it more than life and sex itself. Like sitting at some little shit's baseball game or soccer game, or taking them to a karate dojo so they can join Cobra Kai or whatever the fuck, martial arts or whatever, or Boy Scouts or Cub Scouts or whatever. If that gives you a fucking hard-on, or if that turns you on more than sex, I say go for it.
What does taking your kid to the Boy Scouts have to do with getting a hard-on? Those two things should never go together in a sentence. I'm calling it right now, this man is gonna OD on Viagra and bull pills one day. And the older I get, the more I realize that life isn't just about banging someone every 30 seconds. There's a lot more satisfaction you can get from enjoying moments together, laughing, making memories with your family and people you love. Imagine a smaller version of yourself doing some cool shit. That sounds so dope to me. I don't want kids right at this very moment, but one day I do want that for myself. Because if not, I feel like you just get old, all your friends get married or they move away, and you're left alone angry and miserable like this chump. Don't get me wrong, intimacy is very important in a relationship and to your mental health, but it's not everything. And this man never seems to have left that teenage stage of his life.
We don't have testosterone levels that shoot through the roof. Some men, they're higher, some men, they're lower. Obviously, if you've been watching my videos, I'm a little bit on the higher side, if you know what I mean. So, sorry if I don't sympathize with women who have that time of the month. I wish I only had a time in a month where I got horny, and then the rest of the time it's just like, you know what, I don't need you bitches, you know? If she wants to have a garden, she might happily go out there and plant petunias or whatever, daisies, but you're going to pay for it. You're going to have to go down to Home Depot or whatever and get the fucking mulch or whatever it is for her to plant the fucking garden. She'll probably want you out there on your day off of all days to do it. You know, or any other little stupid pet project they want you to do around the house. When all you want to do on your days off is just have a drink, get your dick sucked, watch a little TV, and take a fucking nap.
You know, this is what happens when you never have an emotional connection with someone in your entire life. And look, are there women out there who are leeches and scumbags like this guy says? Of course, but there's plenty of men out here doing the exact same shit. He talks about women like they're objects. He talks about how he was apparently the biggest stud in high school a good 50 years ago, showing off his black and white photos, truly living in the past. He's acting all high and mighty living in his apparent condo that actually looks like a retirement home. And he actually admits that he bought it using daddy's money.
I have bought a new home, paid in full thanks to daddy advancing me on my inheritance. I chipped in, of course, some money for this. That's a spare bedroom. That's the guest bathroom, and here we go. This is my kitchen.
Listen, I've never seen someone so old in my life bragging about using daddy's money. Well, I guess Dan's kind of up there, but that's a different story. And you would think being single all this time and having so much of his life to himself, he would have some paper to his name. He sits there and acts like he has the whole world figured out, when in reality his only experience was being cool in high school and then drinking every day for the rest of his life while he lives a lonely existence. I wouldn't wish this type of life upon my worst enemy. This guy, in my opinion, is a ticking time bomb ready to blow, and he's not the right person to be driving any sort of message into a young man's head. Every day I swear you see something crazier and crazier on the talk. Let me know what you guys think about this situation down below. Are you red pill for life? I really don't think this guy represents all the red pills, to be honest. But as always, guys, I want to thank you for watching today and thank you for subscribing. Yo, go follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram. That's at JAMARI Speaks. I will be following some of you back, and I'm always getting back to y'all's messages on there. So y'all hit me up. It's been your boy, and I'm out. Peace.